Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and a new development has just hit good old Pokermon. If you'll take a look here with me, we have a new deck, even though it doesn't have much more than this placeholder image of Smeargle looking extremely stressed. We have the Amped deck, which starts with the Energy Search voucher and a copy of Double Rainbow Energy, which is a new... That's right, Bird. It is a new Spectral Card. Energize leftmost or selected Joker of any type twice, but you earn no interest that round. So, I have not played this deck yet. I am interested in seeing how it works, so... This is the deck where you can get all sorts of energy, so things like pink seals and whatnot will be far more useful than usual. Okay, so both the new Spectral Card and the deck have just this placeholder image, huh? I imagine that's going to change in the near future, so take it all with a grain of salt. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with a flush on diamonds. This is white deck, or not white deck, but white stakes, so I'm not super worried about things. What? Okay, I'm not going to pretend to understand how that happened. Okay, so the two things that you could do, well, I guess there's three things you could do with Double Rainbow Energy. Is one, you could just use it on the first Joker you get and get yourself a nice strong start. You could save it for a Joker that you know you're going to be holding on to until the end of the game. Or, it does sell for $2, so that's always an option. Just like with the Ghost deck, you can always sell that Hex. Alright, I guess we're going to be focusing on hearts. Now, I should point out I don't necessarily have to focus on hearts, but I think if nothing else, it'll be fun. Now, that means that this upcoming round will be worth no interest, which is fine. Alright. So now we need to keep an eye out for... Let's just use this and make some more hearts. And we'll get an Executor pretty quickly. One thing we're going to need to keep an eye out for is, of course, the window. But on a more positive end, other things that we could be looking out for are like re-trigger effects, so to make you be a bit more consistent. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these pesky diamonds. We don't need you around here. So, re-trigger effects, of course, Venonat would be just beyond wonderful to have right about now. And, of course, other things to help stabilize our score, because, like Hearthstone, this doesn't always work out as well as you would like. Ooh, let's grab the egg. Who knows? Maybe with some luck, we'll get Venonat in the egg. I'm not gonna lie, it seems unlikely, but hey, what the hell? Well, that was sad trash. Alright, well, Wheel of Fortune isn't great. Cubone helps. He can help balance out my score. And yes, I could have made good use of Teddy Ursa, but best use of Teddy Ursa involves having decent econ, and right now I do not have decent econ. Oh, it ends up being Mr. Carp. Hello, Mr. Carp. Alright, Temperance would be great right about now. Or not. But always make more hearts. Alright, so that one level in Flush because of the Jupiter card is going to be a huge help. But again, let's not forget, we are on white stakes, so some mistakes are going to be very much permissible. Such as spending all of my money to open these packs, even though I should really be calming it down. Yeah, I'm aware of my mistakes. Doesn't mean I'm not going to make them. Wait. Alright. We are doing pretty good right about now, so maybe now is a good time to hold off on spending and just try to find a Venonat. He says as he opens another pack. Nice. Oh, that's not good. So, by any chance, is this worth a decent number of points? Not really. Okay, we're just gonna have to accept getting a level knocked off of our flush, then. That does not make me happy. Okay, cool. We're through that, but the arm has definitely done some lasting damage. No, I don't want new Arbok. That'll work. Yes, hello, creaky chair. So rare getting that many discards. Okay, Cloister and Executor are doing exactly what I want them to do, they're just not doing it as frequently as I would like. It's not Venonat, but it still helps. No, don't take a risk on that. I will, however, use an upgrade on those. Nice. Hold on, let's try to get rid of those two, that glass tube. Was that a particularly smart idea? Not really. Because I just used all of my re-triggers from Remoraid trying to break that too. And then I forgot I had Splash. Spend a few bucks to try to get a Jupiter, which of course we don't. And... so if I want Overstock, I have to take it now. Man. Alright. I do not. See, the thing is, I don't want to do Flush House because there's just no guarantee that I'm going to be able to do it consistently. Not as of yet, anyway. Give it some time and some more deck fixing, sure, but right now my goal is to try to hit that Venonat. And the best way to do that is to have a means by which to make some money. Right now, I don't. Plenty of scoring, make no doubt about that, but and scoring is about to get even better, but alright. Come on, baby. Like, it's weird. I've barely even seen any Econ Jokers either. Like, what in the world? Alright, well, there's a lucky 7 out there somewhere that I want to turn into... I want to turn into a heart, so I'm gonna save the Sun card for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and move Gyarados over here. Okay. Well, that could be big. Sorry, Cloister. Well, I feel dumb now. But I am not going to save scum that. We just take that for what it is and just roll with the punches. Though now I would kind of like my Cloister back. Oh, whoops. That's right. Alright, are there any other... I want to see if I can try to transform more than one lucky card. Okay, go away. Oops. Okay, so the issue I have with Moltres is that it's really hard to discard for a flush. Even though I could really use that help right now. I need the flush levels. This is all trash. You serious? Okay, that's looking a little better. Could still use that Venonat though. That will also help with my cash flow. Okay, I take it all back. Moltres was kind of what we needed. Okay, that helps a lot. Let's take a level in that just in case. Alright, quick look-see for a good heart. Let's take a few rerolls. Hold on, let's have a look. The needle. I should be okay with that. There it is! Okay, so now the question becomes, what do we sack for Venonat? Because that is clearly our most important find. I think... honestly, the best thing to sack is now Moltres. It's either that or Cubone. But he's right about to evolve, and that's... Yep. I'm gonna... let me just do this before I change my mind. then again, maybe the right choice is Gyarados. No, it's definitely Moltres or Cubone. Yeah, I think that's the right call. So sorry to keep you all holding on while I agonized on that decision. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to get good Moltres value out of this one. And for those of you who are wondering, Venonat essentially behaves the same as the Oops All Sixes card in Vanilla, which means that your probability goes from 1 in 2 to 2 in 2. So now if we have anything else that works off of probability, say, oh, I don't know, lucky cards, that is what we're now looking for. I'll take the purple seal. So, good creatures, but not for what we're doing. Why did I do that? Right, that can help me get another lucky card. Oh, hi, Licky Tongue. I mean, we've already got something going here, but it's good to see you. So, I think we turn you into another lucky card. Alright, now we're looking good. And yes, we could use that Lover's card for something, but... yeah, we'll just use it on the Ace of Spades just for fun, but... that's pretty much our hand here. I was hoping for a cash injection. Lame. But that's why we have Moltres. Sometimes you just need a big burnt joker. In the form of a fire-flying legendary that has way too big of a weakness to rock. Thank you, Moltres. You are a gentleman and a bird. Now, that having been said, if we find ourselves, let's say, a Ghastly or another re-trigger effect like Phoebus, then Moltres will have to leave at that point. Oh, hey, did I once again forget about my alarm? Alright, I'll take my prescription when I'm done here. I want to play the fun card game. It's been a hard day at work, and I just want to relax and record a video for my followers. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, that'll work. I was hoping for cash. But after Venonat evolves, there will be plenty of opportunities for cash. Speaking of cash, we could drop Moltres for Pichu. Like, I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but if we have a look at, yeah, we're currently sitting on a base mult of 40. We can probably get away with ditching Moltres at this point. Always immolate. Like, not literally always immolate. Don't take that as gospel. I'm just saying. No, I'm gonna stick to my guns. It needs to be either a retrigger friend or our negative friend. I mean, that's really good too, though. But I think we're just going to stick with what we have just for now, because he has been helpful. Another Empress, cool. I can... Well, I mean, I wanted to use it on the King and the Jack, but I guess I'll do that. I must now admit to myself that not taking Chansey was probably a mistake. So the question then becomes, why did I keep Moltres instead of going the Chansey route, even though that probably would have been better long-term? Mostly because it's fun. I don't see Moltres very often, and you know, I've already kind of decided that this run is... Like, he's definitely going to be part of the thumbnail. Good old Firebird. Oh, why did I... Whoops. Okay. Alright, so now... Nice. Wait. Oh, that's a diamond! What was I thinking? Well, I was thinking it was a heart. I was clearly wrong about that. Ooh, cash shot. Ooh, double cash shot. Oh my goodness. Venomoth, you are a gentleman and a bug. Nope. Alright, so let's take a few quick looks for... Cubone is back. Fire Energy does nothing for Moltres, unfortunately. This is always helpful. That's helpful. One more reroll? Okay. All cards debuffed until one Joker sold. Man. See, unfortunately, I have to do that. Because most of my scoring is coming from my Jokers, and unfortunately that means that I need to... That means that I need to be able to trigger my cards. So let's get one more level up off of Moltres, just as a fond farewell. Thank you, my friend. You will be missed. Hold on. Let's get a little greedy and see if we can't get ourselves another lucky card. Man. No cash injection. You know what? That's okay. Alright, so now that we are on Endless, let us see what we can start putting together. Let's make Gyarados stronger. Honestly, we should be making Exeggutor stronger. But it doesn't change the fact that our primary goal is still either Ghastly or another Retrigger buddy. And obviously, Ghastly would be most preferred, but... Oh, come on, it can't be that hard to find my lucky cards. Well, maybe they're not that lucky after all. Of course, something to boost my economy wouldn't hurt either. Not worried about level ups right now. Smeargle. This honestly means that if I do find that Ghastly, then Gyarados is probably the next thing to go. Or more than... What would really be nice is to find an Ectoplasm. Actually, this is probably worth more score. But this will give me more opportunities on lucky cards. You know, like those. Oh, well. Beautiful. But yes, we can actually make that score bigger by having Smeargle copy Exeggutor instead of Octillery. Stone. Alright, you are looking like a big, juicy coconut tree now. They haven't added a Alolan Exeggutor yet. Not that I know what it would do, but, you know, it would be fun to see what they come up with for a Alolan Exeggutor. Because who doesn't love a big neck tree buddy? We're just gonna take a risk. Alright, well this will definitely get us through. Nice. Well, I would say that was worth an awful lot of money. Okay, this could potentially be worth another Joker slot, and I would be perfectly happy to accept that. How about we strengthen Gyarados again? Our boy is now ×5. Alright, let's also trim down our deck a little bit. And yes, I know I'm eliminating a heart, but that also means that we have one fewer card to contend with when it comes to finding our lucky cards, which is definitely what we want. So, if for Pokermon's sake, Mareep is kind of the equivalent of the hologram, and I'm so amped up to try it out, but I just haven't found the right run for it. Alright, not great, but far from bad either. Let's, again, see if we can get some more of our lucky cards. Beautifully done. Three cash injections? Oh, you beautiful, beautiful beasties. This would be the rainbow energy. A little late for it, though. Alright. Polychrome? Don't get me wrong, it's still better, but... There's nothing wrong with trying to aim for the top, now is there? I don't think so. Hi, Azurill. I always feel so bad. Poor Azurill just looks so stressed out. goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh! Okay, you know what I could really use right now? A Togepi. Because I can get a Togekiss, that will send my score to the freaking moon. And the whole point of Togekiss is that it actually makes lucky cards more frequently trigger. So it would just be... It would just be everything. It would be the best. Well, Shelter's back. But now that I have Smeargle, I don't really need Shelter. There we go. Oof, immediate money shot. Oh my goodness. The cash is off the charts. Yeah, I don't care about that. What I'm looking for is, of course, the antimatter. But I would also be okay with a couple of other things. Like, I'd be okay with Tarot Merchant at this point. Hit me? Okay, we've got another foil lucky card. I'm okay with that. I don't think you're gonna do anything for me. No, I don't really need any more energy yet. Okay. We are definitely through this blind. I want to try to find that holographic jack. I want to turn that... There we go. Money. Money. Ooh, it's going so well. We only have a few cards left that aren't hearts, and I don't mind transferring them over, but it would be better just to eliminate them, just to have better chances at our other stuff. Alright, still looking for that Ghastly. Or if Chansey comes back around, that would definitely be good. Because for the sorts of scores that we're going to be needing in the near future, Gyarados actually isn't going to be all that. He ain't going to be that useful. Alright, there. Yes! The cash! The cash! Sorry, buddy. Not today. I've had some interesting runs off camera with Dino, but This is not the run for it. Don't get me wrong, he's a good pseudo-legendary, but not for this run. Big Bear is fun, but again, not for this one. Oops, did not mean to go that far. You know, I should be looking for. I should be looking for. I should be looking for that voucher skip. Oh my goodness. 3 cash injections in a row? Oh, you spoil me! Alright, so the things we're looking for most right now. We need an Ectoplasm or Ghastly. We would really benefit from Chansey or Togepi. And we really need a voucher skip. Because we really need antimatter. And pretty much just antimatter. That is really the big thing we need, is we need more Jokers to get stronger. Rattata is another retrigger buddy, but not what I need right now. Alright, no voucher skips here. There it is. Cash. So, if I'm being honest, times 5 to your score is quite a lot. But I still think that if we get Ghastly, that's what's going to have to go. Though I would much rather just get an Ectoplasm. I can stand to take a hit to my hand size. But admittedly, hand size vouchers would also be very nice. Okay. Look at that, it was almost a royal flush. Don't exactly want that, but almost. Actually, let's go with... Let's just cut these two. Unfortunately, one of our death targets is not what we want. Or I should say, one of our death targets isn't available. So, sadness. Alright, the Ox is coming up, so we're probably just gonna roll down really far. Hello, Eevee. Well, it was worth a try. You know what? Just not have to worry about that 2 of diamonds anymore. You've been a nuisance to me since the beginning. Oh, there it is. I have to be careful not to play Flush House because that very much probably won't win. Alright, so I probably should be putting those holographic cards up front, but I'm not going to cry too much over spilt milk. I did see Litwick there. Litwick is strong, but it's just not what I need right now. Hold on. Espeon would be pretty good right about now, but I would need it as something more guaranteed. Because otherwise, it's not a good Gyarados trade at the moment. So I'll try to keep an eye out for a Sunstone as I'm doing my thing. That's not a voucher skip. Alright, well this is probably the last ante, but I would say we did fairly well, all things considered. Yeah, this is definitely game over. You know what though? We gave it our all. Would I have done any better if I had taken Chansey instead? Honestly, probably. Because then all of these would be Polychrome, and that would be worth a lot more right now. But c'est la vie. Something to remember for next time. Alright, so that is our first run with the new Amped deck. Honestly, I kind of like the Amped deck. Like, at first it seemed like I wasn't going to get a lot of value out of it, but turns out I was very much wrong about that. And with our buddies going up to 5 energy innately instead of 3, you can get a lot more work done out of all of your Jokers. Well, the ones that can accept energy anyway. And apparently... Yep, there we go. It'll be nice to see what the actual art for this is, because this just looks goofy. Same with the card backs for the Amped deck. But that's going to do it for right now, so thank you guys very much for coming and checking out my work. I appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care.